Hey everybody, Daniel here for Rock the JVM, where it's usually my job to deconstruct and show you some tips and tricks about the Scala programming language and related tech. Now, in this video, I'm going to do a little bit differently this time because I've just launched my Scala 3 and Functional Programming Advanced course on the Rock the JVM website. And I wanted to create this video to show you what this course contains, just in case you might be interested in taking it, what you can expect from it, and how it can benefit you. Now, first of all, who is this course for? This course is for existing Scala programmers, so the assumption that the course makes is that you know some Scala fundamentals, at least at the level of the Scala 3 and Functional Programming Essentials course, which I launched a couple months back. Now, this course is for those Scala engineers who want to understand really complex code or want to contribute to complex infrastructure based on Scala or libraries for complex projects or even open source libraries like CATS or CATS Effect or FS2 or things of that nature, and for those engineers who really want to get really deep into what Scala is capable of. So if this is what interests you, then this course is for you. And in this video, I'm going to do a short breakdown of the course for you to understand more clearly if this course is for you or not. And to that end, I'm going to navigate to the GitHub repository where I stored the entire code that I wrote on camera for this course. And in total, we have more than 3,500 lines of code that we write from scratch and I write on camera. And everything is in this GitHub repository, along with all the code and all the tags that I added before recording a new lesson. So you can navigate this GitHub repository both in terms of code and also in terms of history, especially for those larger exercises where we modify the same bit of code throughout more than one video. Now, let me take a minute to walk you through the structure of the project. So the project is split into packages, and every package is corresponding to another chapter of the course, and we added them here in order. And in part 1, we set the stage and we warm you up for advanced Scala by first recapping the Scala Essentials. This is basically the Scala Essentials or Fundamentals course in just over half an hour. And then I'm going to warm you up with custom pattern matching and some syntax sugars that will make your code more expressive. So I walk you through various examples and exercises, each with its own sections. In part 2, or in chapter number 2, we get into advanced functional programming, and we explore some features in the Scala language, including partial functions, partially applied functions, lazy evaluations, and some concepts around them, including monads and infinite collections in the form of lazy lists. So this is starting to get a little deeper. Then we go into asynchronous functional programming by first introducing the kind of problems that we deal with on a regular basis with the standard JVM threading model. And then we introduce futures, which is a huge topic, and in this application we write a lot of code. So we explore futures, we explore functional programming based on futures, we explore blocking, we explore promises, and much more in terms of asynchrony and functional programming. Now, in parts 4 and 5, we will get to more abstract territory in the form of contextual abstractions. So we will explore given instances and using clauses and extension methods, which have been recently added to Scala 3 as standalone structures. And then we'll start exploring the kind of functionality that these two will unlock, including type classes. And after that, we will explore a variety of other contextual abstraction primitives in Scala 3, including context functions, implicit conversions, and the legacy contextual abstractions, which are reminiscent of Scala 2 in the form of implicits. All right. And finally, we will explore Scala's unparalleled type system, starting with advanced inheritance and trait linearization. Then we will discuss variants and variance positions, which are super hard topics, and they're very, very important for those of you who want to design infrastructure or general code in the form of libraries, and then a whole bunch of other abstraction tools that Scala allows us to write ending and higher kinded types. Now, by the end of this course, we will write 3,500 lines of code, and we will write code in the style of some of the more popular libraries in the Scala ecosystem, including CATS, for example. So we have a lot of stuff going on in this course, and even some of the more advanced Scala users, after taking this course, they report that they still have found things that they did not know from this course. So this will get you really rounded as a Scala developer. Now, if you're interested in taking this course, you can click the link in the description, or you can click this link in the GitHub repository, and both of these links will get you to the main page for this course, while I describe what the course contains, the skills that you're going to get in a little bit more detail, the structure of the course in terms of all the lessons, and you'll also have access to some free preview ones if you don't know my teaching style and you want to get a free taste of the course. And in general, you have all the information that you need to be well informed before getting this course. I offer 100% money back guarantee, so if for some reason you take this course and you don't like it, all you need to do is email me with your receipt and I'll give you your money back, regardless of when that happens. I don't offer any 30-day limit or whatever. You can email me a year after taking this course saying, Daniel, I didn't like your course, just give me my money back, and I will. There's no problem, but I've basically never encountered that. Almost nobody asked for a refund on Rock the JVM. Now, with that said, the course features at a glance look something like this. So the course has in total almost 20 hours of video in 44 lessons, and I try to deconstruct and sequence everything so that you have a smooth learning progression. This is what I try to do with every single course that I've made on Rock the JVM, and this is no exception. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to write 3,500 lines of code from scratch. And everything that we have here on the course is free with next updates. So if you take this course, whenever Scala gets a new version or whenever a new lesson comes up or something needs changing, you'll get all those updates for free without extra charge. You'll get lifetime access with no expiration date. And with your welcome email, you also get access to the Rock the JVM private community, where you'll have access to people just like yourself learning Scala, functional programming, and things of that nature. And we share conferences, talks, we share advice, questions, answers, job offers, and everything in between. And if you find that this course is too expensive, or if you find that you can't afford it, you can take the membership, which gives you everything on the site. It gives you access to all that I've made on Rock the JVM at a low cost per month. Or you can take the Scala bundle, which is a pack of all the Scala related courses. So the Scala Beginners course, the Scala Advanced course, the Scala and Functional Programming Interview Practice course, and all at a sizable discount compared to getting all of them individually. Alright, so I hope this was useful, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the course.